Arsenal then, with the victory, winning at Manchester United and at Leeds. Now, a good start, of course, Arteta's campaign. Go on then, Steve. Big takeaways from this.
Gyökeres.
Yeah.
And the 2 injuries.
Okay.
You know.
Let's go positive first. Gyökeres.
Yeah, Gyökeres. I mean, this is huge for Gyökeres personally. Because all the questions, the price tag.
Yes.
Just every single thing that goes along with it. The unfair criticism we got last week. Well, I thought it was ridiculous that people were pulling him out when Arsenal as a team did nothing to help this guy. He was on his own, and I don't know what they were expecting. And today, well, he showed them what he's capable of. And as I said, it was just a ball played in behind into a wide area, and then from there he just took over. His instinct is to get it as close to the goal and stick it in the back of the net, and that's exactly what Arsenal have been needing over the last 2 or 3 seasons. And then to take the penalty as well, an absolute dream for Gyökeres.
Yeah, you agree, Frank?
I do agree. That's absolutely wonderful for the players and his confidence, and now he's let's say that his season is launched, and hopefully he's going to be scoring more and more goals. And but otherwise, yeah, I'm a little bit worried. That was yesterday when I was questioning, the signing of Eze.
Yeah,
if they need him. Yeah, they need him. Now they need him. They need him very well, very much.
So who was right, Frank Leboeuf?
Yeah.
Who was right?
Yeah, but because of the injury. So, and it's only fair to say that. No, but I'm very happy that Eze signed for Arsenal. It's going to be a plus for sure. But you know what? They scored 2 goals. When I was watching the highlights, it seems to be an easy game. It seemed to be an easy game for Arsenal. The first half, they were quite slow. I wouldn't say poor, but they were quite slow. Leeds had a very good chance to open the score sheet.
Arsenal 5-0.
And
the former
really,
Chelsea boy is still having a go.
No. It's just that wasn't the standard of Arsenal. Of course, they deserve to win. They did what they had to do, and nothing has to be too much criticized about. But the first half, I said, what are they doing? They don't want to win that game. They're not the Arsenal that I know. So I was a little bit worried. Of course, after they did the job and 2-0 was already over, Leeds wasn't strong enough to cope with them. But it's going to be a big test next week. Yes. That's for sure. Yeah. And to see how it works without, of course, Odegaard and Saka, it's a big blow.
Yeah, of course it's a big blow, but it is softened, Ali, by the fact that you've now brought in Eze, who can come in and replace one of your big players.
Yeah, and while he might have thought that he was going to ease his way into the rotation, now he's going to be shoved right into the rotation and say, this is why you're here.
Yes.
And
that's what you want, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. And having an opportunity right away, not necessarily having to earn your place, but actually, you know what? We brought you for a reason. This is the reason. And according to Mikel Arteta, this injury of Bukayo Saka seems to be significant. Those are his words, not mine. I'm thinking, you know what? Now he gets an opportunity to play in a position in which he feels comfortable to make a difference right away. And that's all fine and well as long as you do make that difference, as long as you have that impact. If you don't, then it's pressure already on you. How you deal with that as a player, it depends on the individual. It depends on Eze himself. As for Arsenal, how do they deal with the absences of Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka? Well, of course, we just mentioned Eze. But they do feel like a team that can be light in the midfield and that you can take advantage of certain things in the midfield. But while I say that, I'm thinking, and I compare it to a team that we just discussed in Manchester City, I'm thinking, it feels, and I know it's different opposition, but you watch Arsenal against Leeds and you watch Manchester City against Spurs and you're thinking, these teams are not in the same level. You really think that there's a separation between Liverpool, Arsenal, and then the rest, and Manchester City is closer to the rest than they are right now, currently close to Arsenal. I'm encouraged by Gyökeres, not only by the goal, not only by his movement in and around the 18-yard box, but the work rate. The work rate is going to be important. And I think he brings a lot of that to this team with the obsession, and I think I would call it that, the obsession of scoring goals. That's what drives him. Why is that significant? Well, because you when you think about whoever Arsenal have played in that position, Kai Havertz. He doesn't have an obsession to score goals. Gyökeres does.
Eze to come in against Liverpool.
I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
I'm not so sure he's just walked straight in the team.
Well, obviously there's injuries to consider.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
If Odegaard's stuck around, there's no way Eze's not starting,
I think
is there?
there's more chance of Eze maybe playing in the middle. I'm not so sure that he just walks straight in the team. That's all I'm saying. And Arteta's not the type of guy, I don't believe, that just signs a guy and then throws him in. I just don't. I think
he's got a week to work with him. He knows he's got no Odegaard. He knows he's not no Saka.
Let's just hold our horses and see what happens next week. I'm just telling you, I'm not so sure that Eze gets thrown in.
Well, if that's the case, then who would you throw in then, Stevie?
Well, does Wanyeri play in the middle instead of Odegaard?
Oh my God! You've got Eze.
I'm just telling you. I'm not so sure he gets thrown in.
Really?
But
Yes.
who would you play though? If you were Arteta?
Well, I think Arteta is one of those guys who's like, well, I can't just throw him in now and blah, blah, blah. And he doesn't really know us. And
Doesn't really know us.
Aye, that's what he's like.
That's what he's there for.
I don't disagree. That's what he's there for. But I'm just telling you, the fact that he hasn't played, he hasn't trained.
But he will do. He's got a whole week. He's got a whole week before the Liverpool game.
Arteta is one of those guys.
You've gone mad again. You've gone mad again. Just to remember.
Just because you don't agree doesn't make anybody mad. I'm just telling you.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense. There isn't a big queue of people to come in and replace Saka or to replace Odegaard, is there?
Stick your mouth where your money is then. $20.
Definitely.
All right.
There you go.
He's got
There you go.
Here we go.
Ah, 20 bucks. What about it?
Can't wait for next week. I can't wait for next week.